for the second day PDP program. Dr. Lokananda Reddy is a graduate in econometrics, postgraduate in business administration, and PhD in management science. He had published papers in journals such as Journal of Asia Pacific Economy, Indian Journal of Finance, Indian Economic Journal, IUP Journal of Applied Finance, Journal of Accounting and Finance, Banks and Bank Systems, to name a few. He had presented several papers in national and international conferences. As a successful trainer, Professor had designed, delivered several FDPs, workshops, seminars, and training programs in the areas of analytical finance, pedagogical tools in management education, case teaching, case writing, research methods, SPSS, and Excel application. Professor Airala is an FDP alumnus of IIM Ahmedabad, where he was trained on research methods and case pedagogy in management. As a passionate teacher of finance, his interests include corporate finance, investment analysis, spreadsheet modeling, and business analytics. Professor had held several administrative positions at University of Hyderabad. His academic administrative experience covers such areas as program design, curriculum development, leadership, and institution building. Dr. Airala holds his Level 5 certificate in management and leadership from Chartered Management Institute, United Kingdom. In addition to his regular responsibilities as a professor at School of Management Studies, he is serving as a finance officer in charge of the University of Hyderabad, where he manages a 1,000 crore balance sheet with an annual spending of about 400 crores. We welcome you, sir, for today's session. Over to you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. Words, you can deliberate.
Good evening, all of you, and it's really wonderful to be part of this program today. Then I'll be taking you through some interesting tool that I have developed during COVID as to how I would actually show you how this particular tool works. Later on, for those of you who are interested in having this tool used in your own classrooms, I'll help you how you can So to begin with, let me share the screen. I'm just trying to share my screen. About 40 modules, or let us say 40 sessions. Now, I have a variety of material that I use in my classes. I have notes that, for example, on depreciation.
We request Vaishnavi TS to mute yourself so that we can listen.
Yeah, so on depreciation, let us say I have some notes that I share with my students. This is what you see on the screen. Then I have, let's say, an inventory valuation. I have an exercise, right? Then once I give this exercise to the students, if they're working on the exercise for 10-15 minutes, then I'll give them what is called as class worksheet. So class worksheet is a kind of a guided flow of modules. So now when I'm going to change the material like this, now the tool that you see here has got an excellent flexibility. Out of, you see, this is the blank page. So let us call this template demo, and let us start, give it a date, 22nd August. Course, what is going to be my first session? If I want to start with financial accounting, I want to start with forms of organization, then I'll simply put something like 3 here. The moment I put 3 here, you see all the material that is required for conducting this module called forms of organization is picked from this place. What you see here, different order. Then I'll go with 62. Then I want to come back to my forms of organization. Then I'll get this. So once you have a master course developed, then 2, the order in which these modules are arranged can also be changed. In one course, I'll go with financial accounting as the first part. In another course, I can start with management accounting as the first part, and so on and so forth. I'll just take a break here. For example, I am teaching. I may not teach all the topics. Agreed?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let us say I am teaching it for 2 batches, 3 batches over 2-3 years. Once you have developed, maybe if I am teaching a class which doesn't have that knowledge, then I'll also use, let us say after introduction, I want to teach them. I do here in this class, you will be able to see that for yourself and will be able to access that file. See, for example, here in the demo like this, and see this content. For this, what I will do, only for one time, I will share one link with you. I will share one link of a class with you. From next time onwards, all that I share with you will be through that sheet. Right? Now, all of you just go to your chat box, and I have pasted a link. Just click on that link. Go to your chat box and click on that link. Once you click on that link, you should be able to see this one. Yeah, I already see this many people. 9 people have seen this. Here I'll get to see how many people are seeing this. 12 people have seen this. This is one kind of attendance also for me. Out of 180 people in the meeting, how many people are right now looking at this page? 20, 21, 22. Yeah. So most of you, please open this sheet, then I'll take it forward.
லேப்டாப்ல இப்போ வரைக்கும் எனக்கு போயிட்டு இருக்கு சார். நீங்க ஆன் பண்ணி வச்சுக்கோங்க. எனக்கு மீட்டிங் கட் ஆகுற மாதிரி தெரியல, ஆனா ஓபிஎஸ்ல கட் ஆயிடும். நீங்க நெட்வொர்க் லாஸ்ட் ஆச்சு அப்படினா ஓபிஎஸ்.
Now you see I changed the color.
இன்னொருத்தங்க கோஹோஸ்டா போட்டுட்டேன்.
Now for you also, you check your color would have changed. Is your color changing?
பண்ண முடியாது.
Now the second line is yellow. In all your files, you check whether your color has changed.
Yes, sir.
So this means what? All of you are accessing this file that you see on the screen. Now, this is the only thing that you have to share with the student. Once you have shared this with the student, whatever the material that you want to share with your class, you can share it through this link. Now let me demonstrate. Actually, as a matter, just as an exercise, it's a very small form, not a big one. Just fill this. Now I'll be able to see how many are filling it. So far, nobody has submitted the file. "24 people have submitted. Now I can actually see what is the profile of this class. So out of these 27 Google Sites, of course, Google Slides. Now, what happened just now? Tell me, if I were to share this, survey form with you, what are the methods available? I would have put it in your WhatsApp group. Yes or no? I would have mailed you this. Yes or no? I would have put it in the chat box. What are the methods are available? Let's say these are the 3-4 methods. Now tell me, how is this? They say this method is really good. For what reason this method is really good? Tell me.
சார் கரெக்ட் இருக்கா? அப்படியா? நீங்க கண்டினியூ பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களா? எனக்கு எல்லாமே கட் ஆயிடுச்சு. ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை, நான் யூடியூப் கட் பண்ணி விட்டுறேன். எனக்கு அந்த என்னோட ஸ்க்ரீன் தான் ஷேர் ஆகிட்டு இருக்கு. என்னோட ஸ்க்ரீன் இப்போ முடிய போகுது. நான் ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிடுறேன் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணுறேன். இங்கே ஸ்டாப் கொடுத்துட்றேன், நீங்க அங்கே ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணி பாருங்க. ஆகுதுன்னு. சரி சார். சரி. மீன்ஸ் எனக்கு நான் ஸ்ட்ரீம் பண்ணிட்டு இருந்த லேப்டாப்ல சார்ஜ் இல்ல. இப்போ நாகராஜன் சார் வீட்டுல இருக்காப்ல. நாகராஜன் சார் வீட்டுல இருக்காரு. அவர் அங்க அதே ஸ்ட்ரீம் கீ கொடுத்து ஸ்ட்ரீம் கொடுத்தா ஆகுமா? வீடியோ எனக்கு காமிக்காதுல்ல, எனக்கு தெரியாது. எனக்கு நெட்டே வரல. அந்த லிங்க் இருக்கு, எனக்கு இங்க நெட்டே வர மாட்டேங்குது. அதாங்க சொல்றேன். இப்ப நான் இங்க ஸ்டாப் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் கொடுத்துட்றேன், ஒன்றும் பிரச்சனை இல்லை. என்னது? சரி, நான் இங்க ஸ்டாப் கொடுத்துட்டு திரும்ப நாகராஜன் வந்து ஸ்டார்ட் ஸ்ட்ரீமிங் கொடுத்தா
Yeah. So now, Dr. Satvik, this what I've demonstrated is for accounting for managers. It can be built for any subject. It can be built for statistics. It can be built for HR. It can be built for any topic. Okay. Now, I'll take you through the logic of how this is built. While I do so, you can try on your own. But remember, in one go, you may not be able to get it. It will take time to actually make these kinds of tools. What you need to do is, are you ready, guys?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. What you need to do is, you all have the Google Drive. In your Google Drive, you just create a folder with whatever is the name of the subject that you want to teach. For example, I have created a folder called Stat Course. You see here, Stat Course. You create a folder like this, and in that folder, right, you create different topics. You create different topics. Let us say introduction is one folder, right? Then levels of measurement is another folder. Then let me show you actual folder that I have. See, this is introduction, one folder, levels of measurement, another folder, frequencies, another folder. So you create all these folders, right? For time being, you create, let us say, 2 or 3 folders. Don't waste much time. With whatever name, you can also name them chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. So in a Google Drive, in one sheet, you create a folder with this course name. In that, you create subfolders, either with chapter names or let us say chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. And in these folders, you store the material that you want to use. You can have a PPT, you can have an Excel sheet, or you can have a normal Word file, right? Whatever the files that you want to use in that class, in that module, in that chapter, all those files is stored in that particular folder. So for introduction, let's say CMG Satya, any student clarification session is there in the tool. So can I understand it? Can you elaborate the question, Satya? I didn't get your question. So once you have created the folders and the files, please text me back saying done. Now then I'll start the next step. If few people have done the creation of folders, and the files that they'll be using are stored in these folders. Very good. Very good. So if once I get few more, I will start. So you've created folders in Google Drive, and in those folders you have some files. Maybe they are PPTs, maybe they are Word files, maybe they are Excel files, maybe they are PDFs, whatever that you normally share with the student. It depends on person to person, and it depends on subject to subject, and in this subject also it depends on from chapter to chapter it may be different. Right. So once you have these folders and the files ready, what you will do, you will now have one file, one new file. Let us say, let me go to, right. Now what you will do, you will create a new file. Like this. Or let me do it from the scratch so that you understand. Now I say I will create a new Google Sheet, and give it a name 2023 8 2022. Then call it as a delivery plan. Call it as a delivery plan, and here you just make it as main. And what you will have, you will have topic number, then topic, then file, then link. File and then link. Now I'll start with 101 topic number, that is first topic, and let us say first topic is introduction, right? Like that, 102, 103, 104, 105. Let us say you have 5 subtopics in the introduction chapter. Then here whatever content you want to write, and in this let us say you have a PPT, you have notes, and you have exercise. There are 3 things in this first chapter. Then I'll go with 200. Let me call this as 100. So this means 101, 102, 103, and 104. Then 200, let us say it is frequency tables. That is my second chapter name. And here I have 203, 204, 205. Just I am keeping some reserve rows. Right now, though I have only a PPT in this and an exercise in this, but I still keep this rows reserved. Tomorrow I may add something here in this chapter. If you want a color combination also, you can differentiate like this. Right? The first heading will be in different color. Similarly, you go with 300, then it's a central tendency. So in central tendency, then again, what files you have? You have notes, and you have exercise, and you have a solution. You give them some numbers: 301, 302, 303, 304, 305. Then let's say you have one more chapter called dispersion. Then 401, 402, 403, 404, 404. Let's say we'll stop here. Here you have an exercise, and then you have a class worksheet. Then you have some notes, or you have a PDF file. Now these names are, your wish. Whatever the way you want, you can have those names. You please make a structure like this, depending on what files you have. So once you have done a structure like this, please, in your chart, let me know. So have you completed this structure? It may be different for different people, depending on the kind of files you have. Depending on the kind of files you have. Right? Right. So once you have this, shall we move on to the next level? You have created the structure.
Yes, Professor.
Yeah. So next level is I have to link the files here. Right? I have to link the files here. How do I do this? Now let me go back to my, the folder where I have all these files of mine. Now from introduction, let us say I want to link this PPT. This PPT I want to link to my here. I want to get that PPT here. Right? In introduction, PPT I want to here. Now you see, go to this file, right click on this and say share. click on share. Click on share, and you please ensure anyone with the link should be able to view this, and copy this link. Copy this link. Done. Go to the file which you want to link, right click on that, click on share, then copy the link. But before you copy the link, you should see anyone with the link should be able to view this. Copy the link. Then come back to your file, go here. This is where you want to place that link. Go here. Then you see this link icon here, insert link. Click on this and you paste the link here and apply. And now you see this is enabled. That file is now linked here. Just by clicking on this file, you will be able to go there.
Sir, can you please repeat that link again?
Yeah. So I will link some other file now. Now next, let's say this exercise. This exercise I want to link here. Let's say this is my exercise. That exercise I want the link here. Now go to the file of that exercise. This is the exercise. Right click, then say share. Then copy the link. Copy link. Only thing is you should allow others to access it. Anyone with the link should be a viewer. The other options are editor and commenter. Right? So you can change it to viewer. Then copy this link. Copy the link. Done. Come back to this place. Go to the place where you want the link to appear. Go to that cell and click on this insert link. And paste the link here. And say apply. And now by clicking on this, you will be able to go to that exercise. Whoever, student, anybody will go to that exercise. Is this clear? Any difficulty?
Yes, sir.
So please kindly link your files to the cells that you want and let me know in the chat box once you are done. Maybe about 5 minutes. So the file which has to be linked should be in the Google Drive only. Yes. Yes. It can't be in desktop or downloads. Kavita, you are right. The file that you want to link should be already stored in the Google Drive. That's where I wanted. If you stored them chapter wise, it will be easy. You know what to link. You can rename the word link. Yes. You go to here. Then you get this edit link. Edit link. Then here you can rename the text. Whatever you want. So if you want that to be file link, you have to do this, then apply. Don't edit here itself. If you edit in the cell, you will lose the link. Don't edit it in the cell. Always click on it, go to this edit, then do that. So let me do another linking. Now in chapter 2, I will link it to PPT. So let me go back to my chapter 2. This is my levels of measurement. So here I have a PPT. Then right click, share. Then just see it is viewer. Then copy the link. Done. Come back to your file. Then go here. Link, insert link. Then paste.
Sir, it's not happening with Google form.
Yeah.
Why, sir?
With Google Form. Let us say you are linking a Google Form. See here,
Yes.
Google Form. Now in chapter 3, I will link a Google Form. So in chapter 3, when you have a Google Form like this, right? If you want this Google Form to be linked, you simply click on send. Then you get the link here. Copy. So how to do it? Open your Google Form,
Okay.
click send. Then go to this link, copy the link here. Copy the link, then come back here. So Google Form here, the rest of the process is same. Only difference is how do you copy the Google Form link. Alternatively, what you can also do is, you can see the preview icon here. You click on this. This link you copy, then also it will work. This link you should copy, not the right click one. Okay? Yes, guys. Now, have you created the links? Badri Kalyani, I'm not getting your question. Can you please repeat it?
Nothing, sir. Like you demonstrated that a share link was not coming. So just when I clicked insert, drop down menu, we could find
Okay,
it.
no problem. I'll just show you that.
Yeah.
It is probably, your this thing is the what you call the screen
We
size
need to
is
pin it.
small.
I understood, sir.
Yeah.
I understood.
Yeah, thank you. Now, for the sake of others, if
Oh,
some
yes,
of
sir.
you
Yes,
don't
sir.
see this, then probably you will have some 3 dots, something like here. You click
Exactly.
on that, rest of the thing will be.
Exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
That ribbon may not be fitting your window. Right. Now let me go back and check how many of you have done that. We'll close it. Shall we move on to the next step, please, guys?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now is the actual magic coming in. So far we have not done any programming or any function. It's all P. Now from this, how do you create a custom class? How do you create and pick order? So now here you create one more sheet. Then you call this whatever is your class name. Let's say class A. Let's say class A. So I'm calling this as class underscore A. So for this class A, first you copy these headings as it is. I want the files and links to be automatically displayed here. The moment I pick one number here, let us say if I pick 100, what would come here? Introduction should have come here. If I pick 100, introduction should come here. Then if I put 101 here, then this PPT and link should come there. In this, you select this range and go to and say done. Now by mistake you want to change the the range, you can do it here by editing this. It is A1 to G130. I can make it A1 to G200. I can ask it to include 200 rows. Done. Now this entire space is given a name called main. Have any number of named ranges. Once you have named, you have selected only. Okay. So now what we do, we go here to this class A, and now I'll rewrite the formula again. Is equal to V. If you say 300, it will be central tendency. If you say 400, it will be dispersion. Just see. 100 introduction, 200 is levels of measurement, 300 is central tendency, 400 is dispersion. So this number will help pick up what is the topic. So what is the formula that we have written? Is equal to V lookup, brackets open. This is the lookup value, the number that you are looking for, comma, the table, and then 201 exercise. So whatever the number you put, the data that is there in the adjacent cells will come and appear here. This is a simple VLOOKUP function. Badri Kalyani, it is not coming. Okay. Others, please. Two of you are sharing. One of you. So who is? Brinda Kalyani was sharing. Then Dora Junita also started sharing. Yeah. In the meantime, shall we ask Dora? Dora. Yeah. In the meantime, shall we ask Dora? Dora, please.
I'm sharing, sir.
Okay.
I'm sharing, sir.
Okay. Here you type the formula. Is equal. Here you type the formula. Is equal to VLOOKUP. Equal to VLOOKUP. Brackets open. Close. You get it right? Intro.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Serial number.
Oh.
I'm not getting the next one.
No. You have to copy the formula. Now you go to the cell intro. Yeah. Then select the whole. Instead of 1 or 2, if you put 1 or 2, yes, that 1 or 2 you will get here.
Okay. I got it, sir.
Right. Others, please should not share with the student. Are you understanding what I am saying? Whatever I do in this sheet is something that students should access. For this, what you have to do, now you create another Excel sheet, Google sheet with a name. You can call it student resources. This is the file I am going to share with the student, std resources, student resources. This I'll make it displayed there. Rather, the student resource page is a mirror image of this page. You got the point? Yeah. Now, how to get what and all you're going to do this. With and equal to, you will have to type this in the first. You'll have to type this in the first cell. Import range. That's very simple. Now go back to your file, see this file, and copy this link here. This copy. This is the first step. Nothing is there. First step. So what I did, first I have typed this with an equal to sign here. I have typed this with an equal to sign. Then I went to the page from which I am going to operate. I have copied this link. And in the student page, where the students see, between the first set of inverted commas, I have pasted that link. Then second step, come back to this page, then try to capture this. I want this address. What is the address here? You go to some page somewhere here, say equal to, come back to this and try to capture this. Now you get its address. Its address is class underscore A, or let me just change the name. Instead of class, you say, instead of class A, I'll just put class so that you will have it easy, is equal to. Now this is the address of this. So You see here, name of this sheet, class, and then, okay, if you have filled that form, whoever's mail ID is there with me, I will send it.
Ma'am,
Right.
don't worry. I will share the link, ma'am. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I will share the link.
You share this link, whoever wants.
In the WhatsApp group, sir.
Yeah, you can share it. Right. Now, the idea of this class is this. The idea of this class is not to teach, which I have not shown you, because I can't teach you it in one go. Now, I also did not do it in one day. I started.
Good evening.
Lakshmi ma'am, thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you, Narajan, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. We will meet you tomorrow, sir.